The Diamond Casino and Resort presents a brand new car available to win today, simply with a spin of a wheel. You're so close to getting the recognition you deserve. Recognition you deserve. Recognition you deserve. Recognition you deserve.
Due to an incessant adaptive intelligence glitch, things aren't normal. Blood Panther's planned vacation unexpectedly appeared from another multiverse and fell into his lap. Rockstar Games has Shenanidads on the GTA Online's main menu. And it deleted our beautiful intro and improv review of Spider Babes Act 1. Our Act 1 roundtable question is, what's the first movie you remember seeing in a theater?
Keep playing at the Diamond Casino and Resort.
He was massive too. I remember that. Like everyone at school saw E.T. It was that and like the Cosby Show. Everybody watched the Cosby Show.
So you couldn't just buy the ticket like at lunch.
My folks were divorced. You know, my dad had us only on Sundays at the time, so it's like that was when he could take us to see the movie. So it was like we're going on Sunday, and my dad was so pissed, and I remember him trying to talk the manager into letting us cut the line. And the manager was just like, yeah, no, man, everybody's fucking here. And I don't even remember how long we had to wait. But I remember just being online. Just you stood there in line while the previous show would go. And you just hoped you would make it in for the next show. And we were like, are we going to make it in for the next show? And the manager's like, I don't know. I'm not counting everybody.
So
I don't know.
You couldn't like just buy a ticket at lunch and then go see the movie at night? Like you had to...
No.
No,
because they were just those little ticket stubs. They didn't have, they weren't.
They didn't
but
have
you didn't
digital
buy a
tracking or
timed
anything.
ticket.
I mean, I
They
vaguely
didn't have-
remember like antsy, like, are we going to make it? Is there enough tickets? Like when we're waiting outside, but now you just take your phone out. Oh, I'm going to see a movie later. Let me get my ticket.
No, they literally, they like, you know, they just, you bought a ticket and you went into the theater, and so it just wasn't sophisticated. I mean, what was that, 82, I think?
Yeah.
So, and it was the
Sounds
same
right,
in 1980, I also distinctly remember going to see Empire Strikes Back, and I went to see that with my brother at a theater on Central Avenue in Yonkers. And my brother and I waited. Again, the line went around the corner of the building and all the way up through the parking lot. And we just waited because we were so excited to see Empire Strikes Back.
It's dedication. I mean, that was hot shit back then.
1980. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Who hasn't gone yet? Who's still left on the docket?
Somebody said
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, what is the first movie you remember seeing in theaters, if not the first?
Bill and Ted's.
Yeah, that's a good
Excellent
movie.
Adventure. Yeah,
The first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
the very first one. Yeah.
The second one was the Bogus Adventure.
Yeah.
I mean,
both
what did you think
are-
about it at the time?
Bogus
What were your feelings
Journey.
about it?
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't like.
So great.
So great. Yeah. Station. You know.
Station.
Yeah. I mean, it was Bill and Ted's movie, so like it hit. You know, the demographic audience.
Yeah.
I don't even remember when the fuck that came out.
Probably late 80s, early 90s, right? Like,
Who's better, Bill and Ted or Wayne
I
and
think
Garth?
that's early 90s.
Wait, Bill and
No,
Ted?
Bill and
It's
Ted's was like
86.
80.
89.
No,
The first
no,
one.
89.
Really?
There you
89,
go.
huh?
Yeah.
Who's better?
Wow, Keanu's been
Bill
around
or
a long
Ted?
time.
No.
No.
William
Garth.
Garth or Bill and Ted? Or William
No,
and Theodore?
They're not even
Bill
like
Ted.
comparable, sir.
Or the
They're
Airheads.
just different vibes, buddy.
Or the
Yeah, like-
Airheads.
Airheads are great.
Used the contract to wipe his ass.
Yeah, it's
I think anyone
just
should watch a movie and
entertaining kids movie.
you can derive some good principles from any movie, even Bill and Ted.
Not
They
any
excellent to
movie.
each other.
Some movies.
Some
are
are
horrible.
irredeemable. I do have to say.
Well, that movie at least taught you about Socrates and Dust in the Wind.
Time travel.
This is Socrates. All we ever are is dust in the wind. Yeah.
Dust in the wind. Every,
Like Sam
every
through the
rose has its thorn.
And then Socrates is like, yes, this weird guy gets it. I am before my time.
When
All right.
I was a kid, my mother and my aunt took me to go see Batman, 1989, Michael Keaton, and Jack Nicholson. That was my
Classic.
very first movie.
June
And I got my
23rd,
first lesson in
1989.
movie. It was good shit, dude. It was right after my birthday. I was super stoked. And I mean, the place was empty. It smelled like mold. Now that I'm thinking back, you know what I mean? Like, it was not a great experience in that sense, but like
It had
the
character.
movie was magical at that age. I really was into like the superhero, genre and motif of it all. And when the I got my first lesson in etiquette because when the bat plane zoomed up in front of the moon, there was this one shot of like the bat signal. I went, oh, the bat signel, and my aunt goes, shh. That was it. That was.
You're the only one in there,
That
and she's like,
there.
"You're disturbing me."
We were literally the only people in the theater that I remember, and yeah, she was like, "You got to be quiet, son."
No one talks to her in my movie,
Teach
son.
you how it is. That's good.
It was
Yeah.
it was a good lesson because she didn't embarrass me. It wasn't like a big deal. It was just, hey, be quiet.
Yeah. This is how you behave when people are around you.
Right? I guess just to seize the reins for a second, my second like major kind of milestone movie was with my father, who didn't really do this stuff much, but he was really into westerns. And The Quick and the Dead came out a few years later, and I was like 13, and so it was acceptable to go to an adult movie at that age for him and them, and that was The Quick and the Dead with Sharon Stone and
That's a
Leo
fun
DiCaprio was the
And
kid.
Leo DiCaprio, yeah.
But also
Oh,
Sharon
really?
Stone's tits. I can't emphasize enough how much that movie affected me. That was a really impacting movie back in the day.
Thank you, Dad.
So my
Leo?
dad took
Thanks,
me to
Dad.
go see Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, which that's the movie that
good one.
created like the controversy around that created a PG-13, right?
Like ripping
I
the
was-
heart
I was
out,
pretty
like the
young
first
for it.
scene.
It fucking terrified me when he ripped the heart out, and my dad looked over at me. He's like, "You know that's fake, right?" and,
Yeah.
Is it, Dad? Is it?
And yeah, but no, they snapped me out of it. You know what I mean? I think he might have
Yeah.
even said that's just ketchup or something like that.
Yeah.
But,
Couldn't you go for a hot dog right now,
yeah.
son?
I remember, I think my dad telling me during the monkey scene, he's like, "It's just Jello."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Starting
Don't
the
get
monkey
too
race.
into it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "It's just Jello." And I was like, "Okay."
Did you guys have in my hometown? We had like a dollar theater where it would be movies
yeah.
that had left the first run. It was right after they left the first run, but that place was great. They had a giant arcade. They really did not give a fuck if you theater hop because it's fucking $1 a movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, they were in
As
it for
long
the
as you're like
popcorn
buying
sales.
other shit, yeah. As long as you're buying candy
Yeah.
and playing video games, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they
Oh,
didn't make
man.
money
That was
on
great.
the
That was
movies.
like middle school. You know,
Yeah.
we'd get somebody's parents to drop us off, and we'd spend the whole afternoon there.
Second
you know?
run theaters
Great.
are among the things that streaming killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You don't see them much.
Yeah, there's no money in it anymore. But we had one of those, and then of course later they became $2 theaters. But
Yeah. The talk about the smell of the theater is what reminded me of it. So, the Goose talking about how the theater kind of stunk.
Yeah, well, it wasn't just stinky. I mean, it was a warehouse they turned into a theater. Like it was remote ass village, Oklahoma, where we at least got to watch a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, looking back, it looked like a high school gymnasium concession stand out front. You know what I'm saying? It was very
And
janky.
This place had the stickiest floor imaginable, dude. It was.
Sure, that wasn't like
it was
a
like
50
concrete
cent
floor. There wasn't like
Yeah.
carpet or anything. Yeah.
Don't go with your
Yeah, they
socks
don't
on.
pay, yeah, 'cause-
Adult entertainment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't wear sandals.
Well, speaking of sticky floors, I think it's time to go back to our main movie, Spider Babe, 2003, starring Misty Mundane. I'm gonna be kind of repetitive because we've been having some technical issues, so I might need to fill in some gaps.
Okay.
But yeah, we go back to Patricia Porker, who was bit by a spider and just wants to fight and fuck and live her life. But she still needs to keep
when
up
Octavia
her...
Octopussy came out in the second act, though, that was when it really elevated.
She had to keep her head on the swivel. But at the same time, working at the Daily Bunghole. So she had to juggle a lot. And then when she met her arch nemesis, the Femtilian, I believe, same thing. She just looked death in the eyes and made out with it. Like,
Meryl
why
Streep
fight?
can play anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And-
See,
I
didn't like the
Judy
movie
Lynch
as much
when
as
she
you
showed
did.
up.
Because
Oh, okay.
to me, the foundation of Spider-Man is always, with great power comes great responsibility. But she was much more opportunistic than that. She was
With great beauty
Mhm.
comes great fuckability, as we learned in this
Yeah.
movie, however.
But she
And
can't
I
help
just
it because, I
think
mean,
to me, that
it
just-
heightened her
I'm sorry,
libido when she was
just,
bitten. Like, her libido was just out of control, and she was starting to learn things about her body and where webs came from. Like, you got to give her some room to, like, experiment.
I mean, when she started getting those feelings of wanting to, devour the head of her lover, though, that was... I had a moment of ick. I had to really assess where I was in watching this movie at that point.
That was
That's more of a
yeah,
praying mantis thing, anyways.
Spider Babe versus the praying mantis.
There was,
I mean,
there
I
was
didn't
no
say the writers weren't
consistency with the spider,
Well, have some respect. I mean-
mythology
Well, I
of
think
it.
they did a good job with their egg sack, though. You gotta admit that, right?
Oh, are you kidding me? I saw this scene. I was so fucking pissed. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Thanks again, Nolan. You fucked it up.
Yeah,
especially when they did the Inception womp, and it was predated that movie, but like it was. I heard it was like the precursor. Actually, I heard that was where.
Yeah, I feel
the
like
sound
at this
effect came
point,
from.
Chris Nolan's just making the same movie over and over again. So
I know what you're saying, and I felt that too, but I was just thinking to myself,
I
this is the
felt
same
it owed
people.
a bigger debt to Cameron.
This is the same people that worked on Lord of the G-String and, classics like The Lost Pussy, and, you just got to trust the ride. But it
And
did
there
get
was
kind of
the Pirates of the
violent.
Flippin' Bean. I mean, which was a classic in itself these days. I mean,
Yeah, these guys know their art, and I trusted it all the way to the end. And before we get to the end, random question.
Yeah, we don't want to finish too fast.
Yeah, we gotta enjoy
gotta edge yourself
the
a little
web
bit first.
Yeah, sometimes when the
I
web's
remember the
clinched
first
around,
movie I
you just
saw
gotta
in the
like.
theater.
Work the rhythm a little here.
kind of relax your sphincter, if you will, and let that web just kind of flow for a bit. Yeah.
It was 1982, October. I have a vague recollection of just a scene, one of those GIFs, like you see on like Red GIFs, like on Reddit. Just like just
no
a
idea
quick
what
3
you're
or 4
talking about.
seconds. And it's Stallone on the screen wearing the poncho he cut out, the gray poncho from First Blood. That was the first movie I ever saw in the theater, and I also have a recollection of crawling over my mom. I saw my mom and dad crawling over my mom's lap to get in the aisle, and her being like, "No, up here." And then I don't
Like he
know.
used to do in the church pews. Yeah.
I don't know for sure, but I've always wondered if that movie and what happened was the reason they got divorced 3 years later.
No, it wasn't it was because of you.
I could have been better.
Just because you crawled over her lap, dude. She told me.
You ruined her moment. She's like, "This isn't the right environment for me."
That was just like where it crystallized that everything's downhill from here on out.
I know my therapist
Sorry,
is
dude.
trying to get me to accept it and be okay, but
Anybody's
Sorry, we're here
anybody's
for you.
parents try to censor them in a movie, like try to cover your eyes or cover your ears when.
Well,
some shit was
this
going
is great
down on
because-
screen?
My parents were clearly both completely negligent. My classic parents of Gen Xers, so
yeah, I could watch anything.
Well, before we
only
jump
thing
to
my mother ever
that,
said
I gotta
couldn't
I
watch
gotta
was
at least
Risky
like
Business.
introduce the
Sorry.
segment that I had in mind, which is very
Oh
similar.
yeah.
What is the first R-rated movie you've seen, and how did you
Same
manage it?
answer. I wanted to crawl out of the theater. I was so upset. Apparently.
My dad literally took me. I think I already answered that one.
I don't recall.
So very well. I saw Jaws, and I was like, "Why is this that?" I didn't think R movies were that big a deal. Like, it was so mysterious. Like, what's in R movies that I can't see? And I was sleeping over at a friend's house,
Uh-huh.
and we watched Jaws, and Jaws. I mean, it's a good movie, but it's not like the
Disclosure,
end
baby.
when the shark is eating the guy. It's like so incredibly obvious that it's foam teeth that it didn't like scare me as a kid.
Yeah, oh, that scene.
But that was the first R-rated.
Scared the shit out of me when I first saw it. But I was at
Yeah.
summer camp and I was very young.
Jaws sucks as a
I mean,
kid.
it did fuck with me to go swimming, you know, from there on out, basically.
And you can't see the bottom, like you don't know what's down there.
That's
But you know what really
dude.
fucked
That
with
shit's
me?
real.
Swimming, you know
Yeah,
what
I
scared
speak
me?
from it.
Has anybody seen the movie
Show
Piranha,
2.
the Roger Corman?
A while ago, like years ago.
Yeah.
I saw that when I was a
which
kid.
was a Jaws knockoff, yeah.
It was, but that scared me more swimming the lakes around my house than.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
They're everywhere. Little
yeah.
razor sharp teeth.
Yeah. They're just all gonna
Well-
start biting you.
It was certainly not my first R-rated movie because, like Dabney said, like back then, you could watch anything. But I remember seeing Bad Lieutenant in the theater as a kid with my dad, and I had no idea what the movie was. Like, yeah, my buddy Bruce says we got to see this. I'm like, okay.
Jesus, his buddy Bruce.
That's it.
Oh, Brucey.
He needs better friends.
My friend Bruce
Put hair
said
on his
something,
nuts.
son.
Jesus.
Come here.
That movie is still mentioned on Reddit as one of the movies that scarred people, right? Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, there's
By
this
the way,
old
they are
theater.
making yet another one.
oh,
I
good.
heard.
Yeah,
It was in downtown Albany,
That movie
No, I
was...
think it's-
and I'm just gonna stop talking. Go ahead.
It's
No,
Tokyo,
no,
I'm
right?
sorry.
It's Bad Lieutenant Tokyo, right?
Something like that. I'm sorry, Lou. What were you saying about? Tell us
Yeah,
about
we're
it.
all
Yeah, it
talking
was in
about
Albany.
It was in Albany, and I don't feel like
Albany.
continuing.
See,
Go
you
ahead.
already... Because the question I was going to ask is, where were you when you saw the movie? I mean, where the fuck were
Yeah.
you?
Still not finishing the
Where
story.
the fuck
Go
were
ahead.
you?
Pause for awkward silence. And
Everyone-
resume.
Thanks, Dabney.
I'm
So-
sorry.
Louis, I heard you saw a movie in Albany.
I did. I've seen several, in fact. It was at the Norma Jean, one of those old movies with the marquee and the overhang, you know, the classic kind of thing where there's some old guy out there putting letters up on the sign and it's blinking at you. And yeah, and he went in the front door. I had a side mission where I had to go to KFC next door because they just started selling chicken wings for the first time, and I bet they're good. Go get some. And I don't have a ticket. That's okay. Just bang on the side door when you're ready to come in. So I did, and it was very awkward. Walking into the theater from the back door holding chicken wings at a Keitel movie.
You were the hero, though. You brought chicken for people, or was it just
I
for you?
did. No, it's just for me. Actually, mostly him. I got like a bone or something. I dipped it on the sticky floor. That was a fucked up movie, and if you haven't seen that and you don't mind being fucked up, I highly recommend it.
How old were you when you saw that?
Maybe 12. I don't know. I was in my jean jacket phase.
Came out in the early 90s.
Canadian
That's
tuxedo.
very middle school, yeah.
Yes, it was my acid wash jean jacket.
2025.
Oh, and I'm
92.
pretty sure I was
So,
wearing pumps.
Some pumps. No matter how much
So
I
when
pumped
I
them
was-
up, it still scared me.
When I was in high school, I don't remember the movie, but we snuck Zima into the theater.
Yeah.
And halfway through the
pretty much
movie, somebody kicked over a Zima bottle, and we were in the back
Clink.
row. It rolled all the way
Oh,
to
wow.
the front of the theater,
Ching, ching,
dude. And it was
ching,
like,
ching,
it was
ching,
sort of like a quiet part of the movie. It was.
That's like The Office when he goes to
Great.
see the Sweeney Todd. In the wine
Did you guys
bottle.
get busted?
Falls forward.
No. Oddly enough, we didn't.
They didn't
Nobody
care back
paid
then.
got really quiet.
They didn't have employees in the theaters in those days. No one cared.
Nobody cared. It was a midnight movie, and I don't know. I mean, this was back when like people would get away with smoking in theaters. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they just kind of were allowed to smoke in theaters till the early 80s, though. Wasn't that kind of the case?
Depends on the theater, I think.
That's fair.
The dollar.
You didn't have like
movies,
attendants with flashlights
I think
walking
they had
around.
ashtrays in the seat at the dollar theater.
Right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Have we heard from Plow on his rated R hymen busting?
No.
When'd you bust your rated R hymen?
Why are you saying it like that? Why you gotta be a weirdo?
Dude, we're covering Spider Babe. I'm in the mood.
I'm trying to break your cherry.
First R-rated movie. I want to say it was Platoon with my dad.
Wow.
That's
a man's movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad was like very much, I think, dealing with some PTSD from his time.
Did you have your first
Over in
bear
Vietnam.
during that movie too? No, sorry.
No. No, but my dad loves a good Vietnam War movie.
That's a good one, Platoon.
It's a
Classic.
good Vietnam War movie.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's an argument to be made whether that versus Apocalypse Now. Like, you could go either way.
He says Apocalypse Now is all horseshit.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, I've heard that before from people who
Yeah, people
would know
who
better than I who have said, I mean,
Yeah.
as an actual portrayal of the war, it's Platoon, but, you know, Apocalypse Now isn't really, you know, about Vietnam per se.
Yeah, Apocalypse Now catches the vibe,
Yeah.
Platoon's a very personal story.
even if it's not very
Yes.
factual.
And we're talking about the first R-rated movie in the movie theater?
Yeah.
Just in general, because mine
Oh, I can't remember in the theater.
because
I
well,
mean,
it doesn't have to be.
I
in
saw
the
an X-rated movie before I saw an R-rated movie, is all I'm saying.
I don't think
We
I've
already
ever
got
seen-
one of
I
those
have
on our
never
leisure
seen
right now,
a
Goose.
X-rated
I've never seen a
movie.
skin flick in the theater.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh.
You didn't see Showgirls?
Was
No.
that
Not the
NC-17?
theater.
That was in...
Eyes Wide Shut was
17.
basically softcore.
I think my first R-rated movie, Jesus, in the theaters. Hold on, what were the ones in like 97, 98? Because that was around the time frame where I started.
Rock.
Let me just tell you right
Demolition
quick.
Man.
The Rock.
Right, let me go look this shit up on Google.
Look up fucking what are
Well,
I mean, my
while
first-
you do that, I will say my first rated R movie was in the living room with my parents, and I was just walking by, and they're like, "Yeah, you can watch this." It was Vampire in Brooklyn, and
Scary.
That's a good one.
Scary,
That is a good
though.
one.
well, I don't know if they were clairvoyant, or they seen it before, but I was super young, and they're like, "Yeah, you can watch this," and it was right when the dude's eyeball got smushed, like on camera, and I was like, "I know it," and I started like freaking out. They're like, "Yep, go back to your room." I'm like, and like, but I could hear like the language and everything. I'm like, that's a bad movie. Like, but I'd say I watched probably a good 10 minutes of it, and I consider that my first rated R movie. It's like when you go to the theater and as a kid and you see a really scary movie and you can't finish it, you just walk out. Like, that counts.
I
I've got an
remember the
answer
first...
for you.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
I'll be quick. I'll say, I was going to say, I remember the first thing I ever saw that like fucked me up as a kid. I was like 5 or 6, and I saw Thriller. And when it got to the part where his like eyeballs changed and shit, I lost my shit and like ran out of the room screaming. My cousin had to come and get me.
The guy,
I
the
lost
zombie
it.
throwing up the black shit. That's what freaked me out in that video, dude.
Yes. Yeah.
In the like
Oh, man, it
extended
scared
run,
me.
there's like he's like barfing all this black oil out. It's so fucking gross and scary, dude.
Who knew he would
Sorry,
go on
go
to
ahead.
terrorize many more people?
So the first thing that
Children.
freaked me out like that was Night of the Living Dead, OG in the back of the video
Hell yeah.
tape shop that my
Yeah.
friends'
Wasn't that-
parents were watching. It was such a good movie, but holy shit, that
Ramiro.
was scary.
Yeah.
John
Romero.
Wayne
Yeah, well,
is
no,
from
it was the one
Pittsburgh.
from like '64 or something. Like it was
Yeah,
the black and
69.
white
white.
version.
Yeah, 69.
Yeah,
It was filmed in
69.
Pittsburgh.
Okay. Nice. So I avoided graveyards for many years because of that movie. It freaked me out that much. But the first R-rated movie I remember was Revenge of the Nerds. Speaking of movies that did not age well, by the way.
The Animal House has a similar.
That was the...
Why? What's
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
with that?
Well, I mean, everything. The entire thing is not woke. It is a not woke movie. We'll leave it at
I
that
wasn't
for
really
now.
aware of how bad it was until. I mean, I still like the movie and like the memes it provided, like the good scenes, but I wasn't aware of how bad it was until Family Guy pointed out, like, yeah, when you
Yeah,
had
it's pretty
that
rough.
when you had that Vader mask on, he basically raped her.
It
like
was raped. He raped her. He raped
Yeah.
her. There was
Yeah.
a lot of there. They,
Oh, I'm
they,
your
they took a
boyfriend. Get
picture.
naked.
The craziest thing is the movie was kind of woke because the nerds were the winners in it.
Yeah, but women get it last, right?
Yeah,
Women get
except that they set up cameras and you know,
Exactly.
and they
his
sold the
house.
photo and pie.
No,
They
it's
sold the
just level
Pocahontas photo.
and then he rapes a woman. But other than that,
That's just
A lot of
hijinks,
those things,
dude.
but it's
Come
played
on,
for
Downey,
laughs.
loosen
It's played
up.
for
I have
laughs.
way too
Knowledge,
much
bro.
affection for that movie because at the
You're
time
not wrong.
it just
There's so many
resonated
movies like that
way
that
too much.
I would never show my
I've
kids.
seen it
I
so
would
many
never
times.
show my kids.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never shown it to my daughter because I'm like, this movie it's got a
You
killer
know-
soundtrack, by the way. Just
You
It
know,
does,
the one
it's Devo,
that
isn't it?
I regret showing my kid in that sense was my
Blank
trans
check.
kid did not appreciate Ace Ventura: Pet Detective because the entire
Yeah.
plot line is a transphobic punchline.
It's how gross it is to kiss a trans person.
Yeah. Oh, gross.
Yeah, no, they spent like 2 minutes on that scene. Like it was
And then the
ridiculous.
trans person happens to sleep with everyone on set. Like,
And she was pretty objectively hot as well. Like
Yeah.
let's just be honest there. Like it was
Laces
like
out.
a
Finkel.
Finkel.
Finkel is Einhorn.
as a
What was
kid,
that?
I didn't understand the whole like,
Sean Young.
when they
You ever seen the
revealed.
Catwoman audition?
Yes.
She was very
not.
into it. Yes.
Meow.
She's feeling it.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I just wanted to throw that shit out there because we're talking about our random movies.
Anyone else got a rated R flick? Their first one or first experience? Did we go around?
Remember the first one I watched with like a group of my friends, right? It was Demolition Man.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
oh,
No,
man, I
it's
saw
bad.
Demolition
Like,
in
it
the
sucks.
theater. It is a
Well, I
terrible
love
movie.
Demolition Man.
Yeah.
I love
Terrible
how
movie.
corny and silly it is because the memes from it like stuck with me. I will admit this.
Yeah,
Like,
Taco
yes,
Bell,
that-
the three shells,
Yeah. Yeah,
down
like
on
I
it if you
mean
want,
that's
but-
not bad. But
and then Dennis
like,
Leary eating the rat burger in the
Raton.
yeah,
sewer.
what was up with like the late 80s and like 90s movies where they always had to have like one comedian in it?
They still do.
It's part of the
Yes.
formula. They figured out there's
Ask
a
Kevin
formula
Hart.
to
Formula?
making a movie. Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a
you gotta have
formula
the
to
one-
make a
you
movie.
gotta
That's
have
how
the-
Rob Schneider ended up
It
in
got
Judge
in
Dredd.
Yeah,
Dredd.
Rob
Yes.
Schneider. Fucking.
You have the funny guy.
It was just
You
it was
gotta
just
have
it
somebody
was
funny.
comic relief.
the comic
yeah.
relief.
Yeah.
Which is still a thing, but these days it's not as segmented.
It's a little more
if you
clever. It's
will.
not as much a clown.
I think it broke when.
It doesn't directly have to be a stand-up in the way it was
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
Well, I
Because
loved
now
Grandma's
it can be
Boy.
It can be someone playing it straight.
Oh, Grandma's Boy was so good.
Yeah, Grandma's Boy is great, but it was written by what's his name? That was in Reno. Reno 911. Just a blonde comedian with the. Anyway,
Thomas
He-
Lennon.
Wait, no. Which one is it? A guy or the girl?
it's the girl.
Blonde?
Wendy
The one
McLovin
from-
Levy.
And so in Reno 911, he was the flamboyant one on the roller skates.
Oh, yeah,
my God.
I forget that.
Yeah.
Josh. Nicholas. Nick.
Yeah,
Not
Nick.
Nick Kroll.
Yeah,
Nick-
Nick
no,
something.
Nicholas.
Well,
you're so
it starts with an
strong.
S.
Nick Schwartz.
Schwartz.
Yeah.
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 So Nick Schwartz had Grandma's Boy, which is amazing. It's a great cult movie, cult comedy, stoner movie. But then he had a movie called Bucky Larson, and I think
Oh, yeah,
that's
I
when it kind of broke the trend of if you have a funny guy as your main guy, you can do any movie you want. Bucky Larson was so so bad. It was about a guy. It was kind of like Boogie Nights. Like someone found this young guy that had a knack for like some sexual thing, but his thing was like he just came really weird, and people would like to watch it. I don't know. Like it was a really bad movie. But it didn't really have the direction as our main movie, Spider Babe, right? And I think
it was
if we
so tightly directed. I mean, the camera passes, and honestly, the sound composition too. I mean, hearing the echoes off the walls,
Yeah.
and the way that her voice
Louis was right about the sound.
resonated was just pulled you right in.
I believe what I really learned about the production was you don't need to do multiple takes. You just have them go at it and get kind of like a 2-camera bit. You can just edit together. You can add moisture and After Effects.
But
so
with 2002 technology, though, I mean, it was a little sketch. Let's be honest here.
When she was saving MJ from the penis flytrap, like it inspired me, but it made me realize this is a movie. These are real people. I shouldn't hate the penis flytrap as much as I do. Just good acting. So
I mean, it gave me a little House of Horrors kind of a vibe, though. Like I wanted to scream "Feed me Seymour" at the screen.
And to be honest, I don't know what happened, but I got to the height of the movie and I just took a nap. I was finished. I was spent. So I didn't really see the end. But I enjoyed the ride, and
So you finished a little too early.
I just
You
can't
didn't wait
remember.
for her to finish first.
I remember waking up satisfied, and I'm like, was that movie a happy ending?
Rolled over and fell asleep like a fucking Philistine.
Wow.
But I do thank Bloody for having his surprise planned vacation, and we couldn't cover his movie on schedule. And let's hear it for Misty Mundane. Monday,
Yeah.
she
oh man,
she's
anything
just a
but
doll.
mundane, am I right?
Great. I can't say it enough. Go watch her other movies, Lord of the G Strings, and maybe I'll finish that one. I just don't know what happened. But
I'm just
She was very
glad
good.
we've had this opportunity to expand our audience too by
I didn't know about this movie, and I don't know
Covering
how I
different
missed
things.
it. I'm really glad that you turned me on to this. It was a great experience.
yeah, it's
And it was OJ's last performance on screen.
wow.
Is that right?
I did not know that.
It is.
Dude, I forgot to look
he
up
got in a
facts
little
and
bit of
Easter
trouble.
eggs
Alter
before this
prison,
one. Thank
which is
you.
what's particularly interesting about it.
It was, I mean, out of the entire ensemble, he's the only one that got anything close to an Oscar nod.
Talk about going woke, right, guys? What they did to that poor guy.
Hollywood ruined him. But
Well,
on that note,
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
just
I
let him
forgot
run the
to wrap
football.
it up during the movie, but to wrap this up, are there any movies you guys are looking forward to? Any previews or any rumors? Or maybe just something you haven't seen that's been out for 20 years that you just want to watch?
Coyote versus Acme coming out.
That does
Yeah,
look fun.
that would be good.
Oh,
My
yeah, with
wife's
John
very
Cena.
excited for Wicker.
Pass.
Is anyone else's wife excited for Wicker?
I've
do
not heard
know
of
what
that.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, really? It's what's
Isn't
his name?
that,
Skarsgård as a
As a basket man.
basket man banging Olivia Colman.
I mean, that kind of sounds hot.
And this is
didn't
Acme?
Nick Cage do a Wicker Man or something
Oh,
like
Wicker.
that?
He did a remake, yeah.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
this
but
There's a
he was...
remake of it's a cult, about a cult
Very
town.
different from Wicker Man.
Ah,
It's got bees.
Not the bees.
Yeah, there's a whole meme about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about it.
There's a whole
Much to
damn meme, huh?
Mr. Cage's chagrin.
Can I grab the reins back for just a second if we
No.
want to stick around for just a little bit longer? I mean,
Yeah,
come on,
no.
come on.
There,
It's only been it hasn't even been an hour yet, you pussies. Let's get in here. Let's go.
No, I know where you're going to go, but real quick, anyone else want to get in their movie that they're looking forward to? Anything? Any rumors? I mean, I know Spider-Man's already out.
I'm gonna try and see that this weekend, maybe.
it's a good movie.
I'm looking forward to
You saw
seeing
it,
the
Bob.
Odyssey.
Oh yeah,
Hell
and
yeah.
then
I thought you said you already seen it.
No, I mean, like, like watching it.
Yeah, maybe next podcast you can tell us what you ought to saw. I just found out there's going to be a Space Jam sequel involving pro wrestling, and
Oh no!
I am hyped
Yeah.
because WB is heavily entwined with AEW, and I love AEW. Hopefully they bring some fresh faces to the screen.
Oh, that makes sense because WB owns DC Comics, and they were doing stuff with DC Comics. Okay.
Yeah,
I see.
so WB, DC, AEW, all they're the same family in a way.
Oh, I love
There's
the root
this little indie film coming out I've heard of that sounds intriguing. It's called what's it called? It's Doomsday, I think.
Oh
beer.
man,
That sounds sad.
It's got a bunch of people no one's heard of.
yeah,
in it,
Robert
but,
Downer Jr. Pretty
something
sad
like that,
guy.
Yeah. So
That's gonna be crazy. Do we still know how they're pulling it off? Like, why does he look like Doom now?
Is that coming out this year or is that next year?
That's
December.
Christmas time. Yeah.
Well, my theory is what's up, Lee?
Oh, I'm looking forward to a movie. It hasn't got a release date. It's called Triumph of the Will. It's about fleeing World War II, Berlin, to come to America, about a rabbi and his family. It's a gripping story, so I've heard, and I can't wait to check it out when it goes to Redbox.
Is that a comedy?
They didn't
Sounds
say.
funny.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Redbox. I used to go to Redbox just to see the movies. I would go to the high seas
Pirates?
for Pirate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, let me download that when I get home. Let me download that.
I remember doing that, yeah.
You used to be able to just go to Redbox and if you had the pass, run it, rip it, then return it, then.
Oh yeah,
doing that.
I wasn't a rip guy. Like I didn't really have the space, but you're right. You can definitely do that. And some games you could have done that with.
Nah, I
Yeah.
watched it on Xvid.
Fuck yeah.
AV in a good, nice AVI format.
There was something I was going to bring up. We were talking about movies coming out and things.
Doomsday.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Dune 3.
Yes, looking forward
oh
to
yeah,
it
Dune
very
3.
much.
That's going to be great.
I mean, I'm
But-
kind of looking forward to it. Cause
Yeah.
it's gonna fuck
Unpopular
some people up.
opinion. I think the latest iteration of Dune is horrible.
Really? What made me say
I think
so?
you're horrible.
I just do not care for Chalamet or Zendaya or anything like that. I'd rather
I like the
watch like the
production, at least.
1970 version
Clearly, you
of
don't
it.
care for her, or you know her name is pronounced Zendaya.
Whatever.
Fucking
Have you watched the Lynch version lately?
No, why would I do that?
It's like a fever dream, dude. Seriously.
Yeah, I know.
Really? You know,
Especially
the
speaking
intro.
of
Lynch movie, that's the
Shenema
thing.
movies, one of you guys ought to pick that because it's pretty good.
Yeah, one of you guys like
You
you.
know that Jodorowsky was supposed to make it, and a lot of
I mean-
Lynch's designs he actually borrowed. They did use some.
Jodorowsky was probably too
Jodorowsky's.
busy chasing half-naked children through the desert, filming people on horses or something. Because that dude got real weird. Although I appreciate the shit out of his cinematography. Also, dude was really fucking weird, man.
But there is if you're curious, there's a documentary about his version of Dune that includes a lot of the concept art that they developed for it. He actually was the first one to bring in Geiger
Oh, interesting.
before Ridley Scott did.
Human
Speaking-
Resources Geiger.
Speaking of wild rabbit holes to go down, go look up the life of H.R. Geiger and learn about his art, because Jesus.
For real.
Take a bunch of acid, get pegged by some trannies, and maybe you too will see the
See the light.
biomechanical future. Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, he created the original Alien design, among other things. But
Oh,
that was
cool.
him. The look of Alien, that's all.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Early internet culture was completely enraptured by his art as well. It's a whole. There's rabbit holes go down there.
Well, we
You-
we got through a great great flick, and I'm glad you guys did that impromptu review. We got some movie past, movie present, movie future in there. And
I'll take a
yeah,
movie
Goose, you
pass.
said you had a good convo with some friends about TV shows and media, right? Good boy.
I was going to talk about the climax of Penny Porker. What was her name? But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, let's move on.
Trisha
Because
Porker.
one of the other conversations, yeah, thank you, that I had last night with a bunch of random nerd friends was like, what's the greatest television episode in your opinion that you have ever watched? I thought that was kind of a fun, maybe a final question in this case tonight for that.
Single episode? Jeez.
Yeah, pick something out that you
I'll,
really fucking appreciate.
Yeah, this is good because I was going to ask a question, and this will tie into it. If we ever have to do another contingency episode, what would you guys want to pick a show we watch? Like we just say, oh, okay, we can't do this on like we planned. Let's review this one episode of The Office, or let's review New Girl. Like, so yeah, I guess your favorite episode of any TV show, and then suggest something that we can watch at the drop of a hat and talk about. Goose, you want to go first?
Yeah, you know what? Sure. If we could, I mean, it's on, I think, FX Hulu, but The Community. One of my favorite episodes of all time is the remedial chaos theory. I had to go look it up. You know that GIF where childish Gambino, Mr. Glover, walks into the room? I'm forgetting his first name. Not Danny Glover. It's Donald Glover.
Yeah,
Jesus,
Donald Glover.
There we go.
Don Glover.
Right? Donald Glover walks into the room with the pizza box, smiling in the apartment, and everything's on fire, and people are running around with craziness. Like it's one of those classic gifs of like you walk into chaos. It's from that episode, and it's about alternate timelines of how things could have played out.
The dark
for
timeline
each of the characters,
right?
A lot of dark timelines. Yeah, there was some, but that particular episode was so goddamn clever. So
yeah,
I mean, it was funny, but it was also very thoughtful in a way that, like, you know what, that one stuck with not just me, but apparently the internet.
Yeah, that was a really well written show.
Yeah, Dan Harmon, for better or worse, did a good job, and he was
great.
I can tell he was inspired by Doctor Who a lot, which was a plus for me. But
I got an unpopular opinion. All of Dan Harmon's stuff becomes a little too self-referential after a couple seasons, and it's like,
oh yeah, like the paintball episode, like
every joke is more of a joke about the joke, and it's just
that is a problem with, I mean, a lot of episodic television, unfortunately.
Is that prevalent in Rick and Morty as well?
I think it's
a little bit.
Oh, they make jokes. Yeah. They make entire episodes about that self-referentialness, if you will.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll jump in. I didn't really think about this, but favorite episode. Man, I've seen Office Parks, Sunny through so many times, all the episodes, but I gotta say my baby is Trailer Park Boys. Season 3 is when they really get into it. Oh man, it's got to be when Ricky. One of the episodes when Ricky is a trailer park manager, because he is just so fucking.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, he takes over and he's just so greasy with everything, but I mean, it all blurs together. But the moment when he ran the show, like ran the fucking trailer park, it was like the height of the writing. They had Plattenberg, I forget his first name, but they had a guy named Michael Jackson who played Trevor from the Corey and Trevor. And when they left the show, it took them a while to get back on track and like find their groove again. There were some major people in it. So yeah, people really don't know Trailer Park Boys just because when they see it, it looks really low budget, but that's the thing. Yeah, it might be a bit too esoteric to throw out to cover.
I enjoyed it when I watched it.
Yeah,
It was
it would
doing
have
the
to.
fake documentary thing before that was like even a thing.
Yeah, the
Really.
mockumentary.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I saw the OG pilot, which apparently it wasn't about weed, it was about meth, and
I
I
don't
had
think.
some triggers about that shit, and didn't
No,
want to
I've never heard
ever see
meth.
that again. So I haven't actually seen it.
I've never
That was
heard
that very
meth
first,
in the show.
the very first episode. I before it became syndicated or whatever.
First
Apparently it
episode, they
was
come up from jail and they see they go to these guys that look like the McCoyles a bit, and they get drugs. No, and then they go in this guy named not Julian. This guy named Cyrus is there running the trailer park, and he's all big and bad just because he has a gun, but he's really a pussy. And
I remember that.
yeah, and it's like he takes the gun away, and he's like, "What are you gonna do?" And Cyrus, he's just full of himself. But it's just a joke about him and his gun. Like if somebody like sneezes and he doesn't like it, he'd pull out his gun, and be like, "All right, no more sneezing." And anyway,
I
yeah,
really
Goose.
liked
I'll have to
how,
go back and see if there's any early pilots before that. But these guys, when they write, they're so greasy and like lowbrow, but they
I liked how
respect.
almost every season for a while there ended
Yeah.
with almost all of them in jail.
Well, yeah, it opens up with them
That's how the
getting out of
season
jail,
ends.
and the
And then
season
it
is
ends
them
with them
staying
all
out of
going
jail,
in.
and then they go back to jail at the end.
Yeah, it's great.
You've
Sorry,
convinced
go
me
ahead.
to give it another
I
shot.
want to throw that in before you change subjects. Yeah.
I mean, they convey, even though they are terrible to each other, they still convey gay rights, trans rights. They don't do hardcore drugs. It's all liquor and weed and beer. But it's all like underlying theme is like everyone is in this trailer park together. We're not perfect, but we help each other. And sometimes it's a cop out ending for the episodes, but it's a real thing. All right.
Word.
Rant over. I've never heard him do meth. All right, TK. I know you love that one show, The Orifice.
The Office, but if
Oh,
I had
sorry.
to pick one episode of a TV show, I think I would pick season 1 of The Night of, which is an HBO show, or episode 1 of The Night of, which is an HBO show. So the premise of the show is there's a murder, and it shows the aftermath of that. But episode 1 is the murder itself and everything leading up to it. I have never been more stressed out watching a television show in my life.
Ooh.
It's incredible.
Did you think they were going to catch you? No.
Yeah, dude. Like, the whole show is good, but that first episode is probably the best first episode, like pilot episode of TV I've ever seen in my life.
Wow. It is called Into the Night?
The Night of.
The Night of.
The Night of. Oh. Oh, I've seen that. It has it has to do with eczema on his feet.
What?
Like his defense lawyer is the Jew. No, it's right. His defense lawyer is the Jewish guy from Spike Lee movies.
John Turturro.
John Turturro.
Yeah, the
Italian,
Jewish guy.
but he does play Jewish.
Sean Penn.
He's not Jewish.
Italian
Okay.
and Jewish, and
he's Italian.
And also the Pharaoh. He also played the Pharaoh.
Is he
There
Cuban
apparently is a
as
guy
well?
named Riz.
he's what's his name from Do the Right Thing?
Yeah. I can never think of his
Pino.
name when I see his face.
Riz Ahmed.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has eczema on his feet, and he has to walk around with sandwich bags wrapped around his feet for like the Vaseline or something. You don't.
Yep.
I have eczema, so it spoke to me. But yeah, like this kid, he just sleeps with a girl, but the girl gets murdered, and he wakes up, and he has to defend himself, and you feel like he's fucked the whole time, right? And you want him to like achieve it.
Yeah, and you're just like I said, dude. You're stressing out. Like, you got high blood pressure the whole time you're watching it. Because
Yeah,
you're just
like,
so
he
nervous
didn't
for
do
him,
it.
right? Yeah, because you don't think he did, but you're like, he could have, but maybe not. But like, just the
I
close calls
never
he
thought
gets
he
and
did.
all
I
that
don't
stuff,
know.
dude. It was
Yeah.
wild. But I would say for just a show to watch, I'd say anything from The Office or Arrested Development.
Oh, that's a good one.
Arrested Development, this episode where Joe breaks out of jail is, I think, the best episode of it. It's so fucking hilarious, dude.
The highest rated one is season 1, episode 10, which is the drug bust one with J. Walter Weatherman
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the arm.
Yeah, the arm comes off. That's why you always leave a
That's why
note.
you always leave a note.
They bring him back in that one fucked up when they stage a kidnapping or something.
I've been watching that when I get my tattoo done because he's got like Netflix on the TV, so I'll just watch that.
Yeah.
It's been good. I've enjoyed it.
All right. Does anyone else have something to add to the TV show / next contingency episode?
To Catch a Predator season 2, episode 3.
Oh, is that the
I
one?
am curious how they're going to make a movie out of
Yes.
that.
Johnny?
Were you close to him?
It's good.
I'm the one that showed up with Zima and a puppy.
Oh, you were looking for a good time.
The emotional support monkey. Yeah, good job.
No, in all seriousness, I was thinking about this. I was going to name some Batman show. Yeah. The last really powerful episode I saw, I'm going to go with Cape Fear, episode 1 of the new miniseries.
Yeah, I've been watching that. That's really good so far. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been really great so far.
Yeah.
I'm on
I don't want to say
episode
anything to
4,
spoil
I
it.
think. Yeah.
It's the acting
no
is
spoilers,
superb
I
and the
still-
storytelling is wow. It's gripping.
Side note, Woody turning me on to Primal. Good call. Excellent show.
Oh, yeah, that's great. If you have any affinity for Conan at all, you got to watch Primal.
They're making Conan.
Not Conan O'Brien.
I love Conan O'Brien. Okay.
Like kind of Neanderthal fantasy, if you will, right? Like Stone Age
Yeah, like
fantasy.
sword and sorcery shit.
Yep.
What would you
Yeah, good
suggest we
stuff.
watch, Louis? If we have to, did you already say something? Or?
Cape Fear.
Cape Fear, that one. Okay.
I believe Apple.
Cape
It's a
Fear.
miniseries. Yeah, powerful stuff.
Yeah, it's good shit. I heard it's been catching some eyes. I think Woody was telling me about it the other night, and then my mom texted me about it.
Shit.
Wow, what you watching on?
Like single episode stuff.
Yeah, just
What's exciting, buddy?
yeah. What's your favorite episode from a good show? And what do you think we should watch as a group if we have to at the drop of a hat?
I don't know. Like, there's a lot of good, like, I'd say like something out of Better Call Saul or like Breaking Bad, but that's
Strong.
hard, man, because like there's a lot of episodes that build on top of each other, and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of continuity, which
I
makes
would
Yeah.
say the Fly
that's
episode.
like, I
it's
wanted
difficult
to
to do a
say-
TV series because
Yeah, I wanted to say like the Whitecaps episode of The Sopranos, but
right.
there's like
Well,
4
like-
seasons, 5 seasons before that of character development that makes
Who
it
is this
good,
fat guy?
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
What about the other fat guy?
like,
Why
The
is he eating so many
Sopranos.
cold cuts?
Yeah. Gabagool. No.
Are the
Um,
Italians okay with this show? No.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like in The Sopranos, right? Oh, is it like episode 3, 4, or 5? I don't know. Like the very first season where he's taking his daughter to college
Mhm.
and he's trying to
Oh, that's a good
kill
one.
somebody. Yeah, right.
It's a great
like
episode.
it's
That's
a
a good
great
standalone.
episode. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But
Playing the father role and also the mobster role at the same time.
yeah, I don't know. And then
And that is again a great pilot. I mean, I think if we were gonna say like what pilot is worth watching, that's one of those shows that from the minute, from the first episode, you're like, yeah, I'm in.
yeah, I
You
don't know.
sold me.
And then like Atlanta, like some of the stuff out
Yeah.
of Atlanta from
Some
Donald
of those
Glover.
single episodes
Oh.
are great. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
what is
good.
it like? Teddy Perkins is probably one of my favorite episodes.
That
Well,
one, the
that's
one
like
where
season
the kid
2,
gets,
right?
like, goes
Yep.
into foster care. It's like the first episode of season 4 or
That's
5
right.
that the kid gets put into foster care.
That
That's
was
great.
the parallel to a real story.
What
Absolutely.
show are you talking about
it was a
again?
bunch
Yeah.
of references. Atlanta.
Yeah, like, and then
That's an excellent black surrealist vignette, if you will. Like, there's a lot that show's deep. It's really good.
and I don't know, and you could always say like something like Star Trek or something like that, or
Trouble
if
with
you,
Tribbles.
yeah, right, or if you want to do
Yeah.
like a standalone, well, like, why not one of the old, oh shit,
Twilight Zone.
yes, thank you,
Yeah.
Ooh,
like some of the Twilight Zone episodes were just great.
fantastic.
Yeah, so good. That's a good one. Standalone episodes like the like Tales from the Crypt kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, like
or
Man,
Alfred Hitchcock.
that was
Yeah.
My
solid staple
brother-in-law
from the
just
90s.
is watching that right now.
Unsolved
AMC now, I
Mysteries
believe.
with Robert Stack. You know,
Oh,
Well,
some of those used to like just make you so unnerved.
this has been inspirational. If I ever get bit by a radioactive spider that increases my female libido, I know what to do and still work at the daily bunk hole. And also, next time Bloody goes on a surprise planned vacation, we'll know what to do now. I think this contingent went good. Besides the beginning, there was some fuck up, but I think I can use my skills to do some patchwork. But no, you guys are good people. You're good to drive with. We'll have to go back to the normal programming when Bloody comes back. But
till next time with the
Uh.
Fifth Element. Woo!
yeah, Bloody shows the Fifth Element. Bloody, hope you're having a good time with the fam. I was also chosen by Rockstar to have my job featured. And I wanted to plug that out there.
Good job, Smurf. We're so proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
When hundreds of millions of people load up their game today, they see my job on their main menu, and
Right out
I
front.
think that is shitty. But this has been an edition of something with a porn star and friends. So thanks for joining, guys.